And you think that's a valid way to dismiss the lack of UFO evidence because these people have these phones and they're just all filming and taking photographs of things constantly?
Why would happen? They? You can ask. You're perfectly allowed to say what would happen if we were visited by aliens, and you crowdsourced the access to aliens among 7 billion people in the world. Okay?
How many people are out in the middle of the ocean?
You have. So I was going to get to that. Have you ever seen the flight paths of airplanes in a single day, single 24 hours?
Wild.
It is completely wild. It's like, what the? If you show this to the Wright brothers from 1903, dude. Across the oceans, of course, there are traffic paths, right, where you're more likely to find them than in other paths because there's either no destination there or the Great Circle route doesn't favor it. But you look at how often every single day the sky, the airspace is crisscrossed by way more commercial carriers than military vehicles. And I'm thinking you'd have an encounter with something that was not a fuzzy object that no one can describe. They would photograph something through the cockpit window. I mean, why not? You'd see something.
There was a recent sighting by a bunch of American Airlines pilots, by 2, I should say, not a bunch of.
Yeah, it can happen. Again, you get the more. I don't know what I'm looking at. Yeah, but was it detailed? Did you have?
If you had a guess, if you had a bet, like if you had a pile of money, and you have to put it on green for aliens or red for horse shit, where are you putting your money?
You're forcing a binary decision here.
I am.
Yeah,
We're playing roulette.
but I wouldn't call it horseshit. I would say not aliens.
Not aliens.
Right.
I don't think there's things in most of those crafts, but I think those crafts are some kind of drone, and I'm not convinced that they're from another planet.
But they think, oh, sure, I don't have.
But I
don't have a problem with that. And if you, by the way, if this thing that they see out the window, okay, and they don't get a good photo, or it's still fuzzy, or it's still a light in the sky, and I'm saying, okay, I'm not yet convinced, but it's something